Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title "The Heavyweight Podcast" is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation. What's good? This is episode 96 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Stutter McFly with these three guys. Go ahead and state your names for these beautiful people out here.
Kevin Wendell, a.k.a. Braxton Heart in a Brick.
He's bougie. He's bougie now. It's your boy Molito the Grouch.
Hey, and they call me Hunter.
How are your weeks?
We them bougie boys. Wow. Mine
Braxton.
was we're gonna be doing some overtime. Yes, get well, sir. Overtime is in my future, that's all I'll say. That last week cracked me. That last week cracked me. That recoup. The hell?
It's shorter than the imaginary line.
I was like, what are you doing?
It ain't the same unless you're doing it off the nothing.
That's my
See?
Were you gonna say a midget?
Yeah.
Midget. I know what you mean by that, but I was gonna say it ain't the same unless you're doing it off of somebody's butt.
Maybe a midget.
Wow. My week was cool. I'm gonna overlook that shit. My week was cool. I'm back going to work on two wheels, which I greatly appreciate because I hate looking for parking.
Oh yeah, bike looks good too, by the way.
You keep seem to be finding good parking every time I fucking see your car.
That's why I get there early. I'm on I'm a weekend with these contacts, and my eye haven't fell out yet, so that's good. And we're preparing for my daughter to graduate next week and officially be a first grader. So,
hey, that's awesome.
So she told us that she's no longer a little kid because she's going to first grade. So she's a first gardener.
Oh, that's funny.
So she's a big kid now. That's my week.
I'm such a piece of shit. I'll admit what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He said I'm the first gardener. I was like, oh, she a little essay now?
The thoughts of Kevin Wendell are Kevin Wendell's and Kevin Wendell's alone. If this is his Braxton P. Hartnebrig mentality, then we'll just excuse him from the moment.
Braxton said that.
That was Braxton's thought process.
My week was average, and I'm happy for it. I'll take it this week. That's my last week. I would take an average week. I would gladly do it. Nothing spectacular, nothing out of the ordinary. Just keep your head down and grind it through.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that.
You had to send me that right now?
Right.
What happened?
That's what I said.
The group.
Oh man. I was gonna say, is it
Nah, it ain't nothing bad. But
it's your week, sir.
My week was chill. Getting ready for this new gig. New time. It's time to start flexing these seniority muscles. Put some motherfuckers in their place. Motherfuckers was getting too big for their bridges. And then all of a sudden, huh?
Talking about JR, huh?
Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. These motherfuckers out here doing some they were filling themselves until that seniority hit. It's time to put them back in their places. So when we walk in with your shoulders up, chest out. What time did you get? 10:30. Anyway, yeah. Other than that, just enjoying life. Enjoying life. That's about it. Oh, I didn't. This is a flex and a flex because I'm doing Joseph Patino, Bodies by Joe Patino, Bodies by Patino. He's responsible for me and Maurice's workout plans. Last night, I was doing push-ups with the kids. I can do controlled push-ups now. Could never do that before in my entire life. Like I can do controlled push-ups where I can literally go all the way down, all the way up, like stop, go like that shit was fucking wild.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It's crazy. So Bodies by Patino. Reach out.
I'm cool.
You want to try?
No, nigga, I was in the military. What the fuck you think they made us do?
I know.
Don't do that shit no more.
Sidebar to that, I am up to 13 before my arms start shaking.
But so good, congratulations. I shouldn't have said. I'm just triggered me on
that one. That's a long way because this time last year, my arms were shaking on the first one. So
yeah, it's one of them things. And then what's so crazy is going to the gym now because they make if you ever watch my stories, I used to fucking work out outside, and now they got rid of all the outside equipment. Now I have to go inside and be forced to work out with the motherfuckers inside.
It don't make sense.
And it makes me uncomfortable because I like to be in my own, like, isolated. So like now I do the workouts. There's this old Dominican guy. He's real chill. I imagine it's what Mark will be like in 5 years. But he was he always like he'll see me, he'll be like, "Hey, young man, I see you there. I want to get strong like you one day." And now every time he sees me work out, he gives me this thumbs up, like, "Yeah, I see him." Yeah, it's like that old black man telling you, like, I see you pushing for better. So like that gives me motivation because, I'm like, damn, Mark, I see you in 5 years. But yeah, shout out to Mark.
He old now.
Fly with rookie. He's really 76. Anyway, yeah, that's my week.
We should go.
What's up?
We should go fly.
But it don't make sense that they took out the summer gym, the outside gym right before summer.
Yeah, the summer gym is exactly what it is. Outdoors,
probably
wear less.
It might be. It's probably a good idea because if it's out there all day, and
it's covered.
There's some extremes.
Yeah, but the sun moves and shit, so they looking at lawsuits probably. Niggas will sue for anything. Like, you burned me. Like,
I mean, they didn't somebody just sue McDonald's for burning their kid with a nugget?
Man, why can't I be lucky?
So did they sue the parents for burning them with a nugget too?
Yeah, right.
Basically, McDonald's. She ordered some chicken nuggets. She ordered some chicken nuggets for her kids, and one of them fell on her leg and burned her daughter, and they sued McDonald's.
And I as a counteroffer, I would sue her as a parent for feeding her kid chicken nuggets.
If I was McDonald's, I'd be petty as hell. I'd be like, I'm suing you. You can't beat me.
What I remember is they found McDonald's guilty.
Goddamn.
I mean, it depends on, I guess, the severity of the burn, because they're like, hey, what you cooking these nuggets at, dog?
If I remember right, second degree.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a severe burn from a nugget. Like, if you ate that, your esophagus.
Right.
Yeah.
So
damn.
I miss pizza.
Take it straight out the
You don't have to. You can get a cauliflower pizza.
Yeah, that cauliflower is bomb. Oh, you don't like it? You should try.
I don't know why, but the automatic triggering of burning the roof of my mouth when you guys talked about the burning, it made me think about pizza. Because I remember, you get the pizza fresh out and you eat it, and your fucking roof of your mouth is fucking raw, and
I love that.
You would.
You sit there for like a day or so, feeling the rawness, and you're like, damn, like, man, that was some good pizza. Yeah, it burned my mouth, but that's some good shit. But yeah, I guess we get into the festivities.
To the nitty gritty.
The what?
Yeah, it's weird, Kevin. I like hot temperature food, but I don't like spicy food.
So the question is, do you see AI as an asset, tool, or as a threat to jobs and mental health, etc.?
It's a threat to society.
Like, totally?
Yeah.
see him as an asset. You don't see it can help.
I mean, there's good and bad in everything.
I just think. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've seen it as a conflicting in music. Like Timbaland recently came out with a video where he said he looked at AI as a strength or an asset because he always wanted to do a song with Biggie, so he had a song with Biggie, and it was, as an artist, it's very conflicting because I get that you wanted to work with Biggie, but as people who knew him and his legacy, when you feel like that would be kind of like a violation of them because you're forcing Biggie to say whatever you want. It's not a original actual Biggie thing. It's a AI doing Biggie mannerisms as opposed to like you actually getting to collaborate with Biggie. So that's kind of like you can make that AI say whatever you want him to say, and I feel like as an artist that's conflicting because you're forcing something that, and then you have to ask the questions about who gets the royalties. Who does his family get to eat off of that, or is it something where you get to go around contractually and not actually have to pay the people you have to pay in order to make sure you can kind of get around the loopholes of using people's likeness?
Yeah, I think there's a battle for that right now. They're trying to figure that out, but I feel like it might be too late in that regard because that's just like wildfire. And it's like they're gonna just have to make laws while it's going.
That's why the whole writer strike is going on right now is over AI.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take their jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say, it's. I mean, you can use it as a tool, but it's a slippery slope, and it's going to.
Because I'm thinking in like the music aspect that you're saying too. Because I heard somebody talking about that. They're saying you could use it in a sense of like, okay, so it's hard for me to gather this full symphony together, but I can get this symphony in AI and then add it to this song and make it do this, this, and that without having to do that. If you use it right, like I can see that being like an asset, like because that's dope to be able to like, all right, look, I can make this and it's here. Like,
if you use it the right way, yeah, it makes sense. But like, say you're a struggling artist, but you have the dope concept for Jay-Z, but you actually can never get Jay-Z to do it. So you'll find Jay-Z AI and make the song and be like, yeah, I got Jay-Z on my song. And you're like,
that's like, yeah, because you're just stealing someone's likeness at that point.
And saying I could bypass going to him altogether and just use his voice.
And he'll be the one that will sue quick.
Yeah, but like, say it gets to a point and he never knows.
You're famous though.
I guess it did.
You got your famous out of it. Yeah. To me, if the guy who invented AI is saying this is not good, that's a warning sign. You know.
I don't know if he said it was not good though. I thought he was saying we
need to get it under control
and come up with the laws of things and like don't just stop. It's like a new car. Like people are just using it.
Right. Or the story I heard about the guy that was used his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's likeness in a battle to try to say that she said something inappropriate or whatever because he was going into court with her. So he used the AI to make a different conversation about what was actually going on between the two of them. So
damn. See, that's where it gets scared. That shit gets scared.
Say like, like the Jonathan Majors situation. Say if somebody did some shit like that where the girl was like, oh yeah, he clearly beat me. So she fabricated conversations to where it made him sound aggressive or mean in the conversation. See, he was like this in these conversations, and he clearly said he cheated on me. Like, you could think about if that was a thing. Now, I'm not saying it happened. Yeah, you could do pictures, you could do deep fakes, you can do the voice. Like, you have these conversations where you make the person say whatever so you can get your narrative across. Like,
that's terrifying.
That's the shit that scares me because the people could create anything. They could say, oh yeah, that they clearly did this to me, and you would like, I don't know, unless you were expert or whatever, you could, to the untrained eye, to be like, oh yeah, they were telling the truth.
So I guess in a sense, I think it's probably more of an asset to the ones that already have a lot. Like I could see like big business using that more, and they're expanding their success with less.
Can you?
As opposed to, you can cut down the workforce.
Yeah, but for you to cut down the workforce, you have to tell the AI what you're looking for, and then the AI is going to look for what you tell it to look for. Well,
no, it depends on what
you
like. Even with resume finding, like let's say you don't use a person to go through resumes. I think they already do that. There's AI that goes through resumes. You already eliminated one job.
Right. Well,
so,
let me say it like this too, and I'll say it because all of us. There's also that issue. AI is how can I say this nicely? It's not good towards Black people.
Oh, you mean like the recognition stuff?
Yeah, recognition. Because you got to remember who's programming AI, who sets AI up, doesn't really, work that way for us either. Like I said, I mean, for a job application, you can say something, put a keyword in and knock out a whole demographic of people.
You mean like Raytron?
Yeah.
Oh, Ray. He's not considered for the job anymore.
He's not white.
Right. I mean, you can. They say there's an ugly side. Yeah, that's a debatable one right there.
Maurice.
You work with a white Stefan.
Right.
That's a really
Stefan Biggs.
Is he spelled the same way as
Exactly the same way.
Exactly the same way?
Yes.
I gotta meet this man.
I gotta meet this man.
Stefan. Well, you'll see him. He works nights.
That means he should be on the seniority list, right?
He's ENO 1 or 02 or something like that.
What do you think, Mo?
That is a wild name. I think it would actually hurt Biggs. They'd be like, he must be. But I'm not.
You said what I think about the whole AI thing?
Yeah.
I think AI is a threat to everything we deem beautiful as humans.
Terminator.
Because musically, the beauty and the passion in getting a Biggie verse and getting a J verse is that actual person sat down and put pen to paper, and it's their original thought. It's not made up. It's coming from a genuine place. It's not created. And then
the artist in me said, but they didn't use pen or paper.
Okay, they came off the top. Whatever. It's still their. It's their thoughts. It's their thoughts. And then when you look at it being used in other sectors, it's like you're literally taking jobs where people have used years to develop skills, and you're replacing them with code.
Yeah.
So all your life, you're told go to school, get a trade, develop a skill. So now you spend all your life developing the skill, and now you're replaced by a computer.
What's so cold of me is they said what they would do is they use reference tracks. So like they'll write out the words, and then they'll say them, and then the AI will automatically adapt words said in the style that they would rap it.
Yeah.
So it's not even that you're trying to rap like them. It's literally, this is what I want Jay to say. So when the AI adapts to it, it'll tweak it and have the cadence or the style in which Jay would say it. So then when you hear it, it's like, damn, that sounds like Jay said that. I just think it's crazy that it's that evolved that it can adapt.
Here's the thing to that though. The scary part is that's not even like the truest form of AI, if that makes sense. Like AI is like, you're not like uploading shit like that. It's like thinking for itself.
Yeah, it's adapting to what's and it goes, oh, that Jay would totally say it this way, and you're like, how the fuck?
I think, and the flip side of that, I would say, is that AI things for using like small, minute things that are for convenience, as far as like things like the Roomba, self detecting washing machine, where they know like when your clothes are clean and when to switch to dry. Stuff like that's useful, like because it doesn't necessarily impact society too much as a whole. But the applications in which it actually affects years of training, years of skill, like what's the point? Like I think I even saw something with it was like the first AI lawyer that would argue on your behalf. Like what's the point? If people are spending $100,000 for these law degrees and passing bar exams state by state to practice law in all these states, and you're literally gonna wipe out 10, 15 years of education.
See, and that's where I think that's a field that's kind of weird. I don't know. This sounds weird, but I feel like if I'm going into a spot with a lawyer, I want some sort of like grime to him, like so willing to.
This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen, Kevin. In 20 years, someone's going to get arrested. They're going to show up to court, and their public defender is going to be a computer.
But wouldn't by law they still have to their public? They could deny that as a public defender.
Yeah, they could, but there's no human to take its place. So you get program A or program B.
I just feel like it's conflicting because it feels like that at the end of the day, unless that AI is literally working by itself independently, that there's conflict of interest there.
Yeah,
like
because who's to say it's not a program to make sure you lose the case?
Exactly. Like I feel like that would be a conflict of interest. Like why the fuck would I take on a public defendant
now
or a public defender as a lawyer, knowing goddamn well that they were programmed by the people that want to put me in prison?
And that goes to the thing I was saying, where I think it could be useful more for the people who are already in certain positions, like people with power, money, and all that stuff. Because if you flood the market with AI lawyers, you would.
I just think it's a wild thought to think about because it's artificial intelligence, and we're as a whole we're trying to find ways. But like even when we talk about in our field, like how they show these videos of trucking where they're using automatic or self-driving trucks, and they're trying to show you how these self-driving trucks can back trailers or how they can drive along the road, and it's like it's interesting, but like I think I'm not sure if I'm the only one. When I watched that, it's still impossible to actually do. Like they might be able to drive along the road. They're still going to need the driver to be able to make sure it goes off without a hitch, because who's going to disconnect the trailer? Who's going to
that's right now
communicate with the customer?
Over 20 years, they're going to perfect all that shit. That's right.
They can design systems for all that, but the problem is that AI. The only way autonomous anything works is that everything has to be autonomous. And they all have to be communicating with each other to make sure that they're all out of each other's own personal space.
I think we'll see it in certain fields. Like we will, like our own eyes. Like as fast as this shit is developing, it's.
But like you said, it's who's going to disconnect the airlines and drop the legs? They'll just hire somebody to sit in the yard all day and do that.
And then, like you said, with the autonomous everything, like we've been to customer pickups and all that. Not all yards and all things are created equal. So unless everything adapts to it.
Yeah,
but that's also
like self-driving cars.
That's also a big issue with self-driving trucks, because you have to have full 360 camera, and then you have to have accurate GPS data down to the inch for that to work. Because if that truck pulls in there and there's a pallet there today that wasn't there yesterday, it messes up this whole plan. So
for now,
everything would have to be defined, set in place for this to work.
Eventually, I think all that shit's going to adapt.
Yeah,
and that's the scary part. That's the scary shit.
I thought we weren't allowed to have live GPS video at any given time. We weren't allowed to have that.
We're not.
Yeah,
we're not.
You're not.
That's why. No, you're not. That's why. I mean, the if you look at the Google, the satellite images update like once or twice every couple of months, but it's not. You don't get a live view of it.
Yeah, and when I say us, I mean like companies, businesses. Yeah. I mean anybody who's not military.
The government can. The government can watch you walk out your house to the mailbox and back in the house, but we can't. We can't do that.
Yeah, like I said, AI it's a slippery slope, and it's going to get abused until we get it under control. But the sad part about it, I don't know if that's the sad thing right now, because everybody who can make laws about it are all old.
They need to make some AI cashiers. That's what they need. I will stack myself on a belt single file if I ain't got to back it and deal with nobody else. Because they only got 2 restaurants open anyway, so what the fuck? They might as well put the machine in there.
They did put a machine in. It's called a self-checkout.
No, that's me working.
I just think it's wild when you go to a liquor store or a gas station now. If you see the Circle K's and they have the fucking, it's just a scale pretty much, and it scans everything right there on the.
That's crazy.
They said they just opened. I think it was like a Taco Bell. It was like one of the big restaurants that it has.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's, right? No humans.
Yeah.
Not a human working in there. Like that's.
But see, people don't understand. In restaurants and stuff like that, those little intricacies of how people order their food, when there's no humans there, you lose that.
Yep.
You
when
you
you go
lose
in
it.
there and you give me, hey, let me get a double quarter pounder, no pickles, no bananas, no cheese. You just mess it all up. That computer don't understand.
That's what I'm thinking. So they're going to develop that shit to where it picks up all that, and that's what scares me in that.
It's going to scare you when you go there and they're going to like, Hunter, he likes it this way. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what?
But it's Tuesday and you like to try to fuck with us.
Because how do you tell a kiosk that you want mac sauce on your fish fillet?
It might just start knowing you.
I
might tell
about
you
like kind of like when you go to a restaurant and they start knowing you by name. I feel like it'll eventually adapt if you go there consistently. You know.
You know,
and if they
when that happens, you know what I do? I purposely order something different that day.
Once you start picking up on moods and stuff, that's what scares me is moods.
Oh shit!
This
motherfucker's
when
mad.
that happens, I hope I'm dead by then.
You gonna live forever. You gonna live forever because you're not trying. Because you're not done.
You watched Jexy before, right?
Yeah.
How I was ordering him shit and going off his modes. I feel like it eventually get there.
Motherfucker had a pallet of Cracker Jacks to live.
I feel like a Jexy eventually. I think we'll eventually get there, and fucking AI will have its own moods as well. I'm really not just feeling today. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, then I'll be mad. I'll be like, how do we fuck this up?
But like we said earlier, I mean, we got to get AI under control, and the only way we can get AI control is if we start making laws.
You can't get people under control. How you gonna get AI under control?
Well, you got to remember, everything that's gonna get made laws is going to come from our Congress.
A bunch of people who can't even use Facebook.
Yeah,
right, but that's a good thing.
Their own narrative
think about it. They don't even know how to use it anyway, so they're scared of TikTok.
No.
So imagine, AI.
That's like that. They had that press conference when they were interviewing the TikTok guy, and the guy was like, "Look at all this pedophilia or whatever." And they're like, "Well, sir, if you're seeing this on your timeline, that means you're searching for it. So you're really ratting yourself out."
That's not funny, but it's funny.
But yeah, yeah, it's coming, and there's already been a lot of bad in it already. So who's to say what else is going to happen?
Yeah, I feel like there'll be some good.
Oh no, like I said, there's good and bad in everything, dude. No matter what you do.
So you guys just ignore next week if I have a Jay-Z Biggie collaboration with myself.
Oh, you got to throw a little Tupac in there too, right?
Hey,
nah, that the coats don't merge. It's
just don't debut it on the show because I don't think I can kick in the ducats.
No.
Because Jay-Z's lawyers are calling.
How does it go? The thoughts and views said by this person is only viewed by this person.
I don't think Jay-Z thinks like that. He's like the whole heavyweight podcast.
He owns it. Suddenly you got a copyright and cease and desist. You're like, wait, what?
It's mine.
And then all you get is you get a piece of paper in the mail. Checkmate. Like, wait, what?
I like your song too, nigga.
but like I said earlier, everybody would know who we are then.
Yeah,
to start over.
Yeah, whole new name.
Okay,
it's your boy.
Sue me. I'll just file bankruptcy. You ain't getting shit.
I mean, you got shit to take over here.
Exactly. No, but yeah,
like a true businessman. Scary stuff.
You got next.
So how are your annual goals going this year?
Writing for me is not good. That was one of my goals, was writing more. I have not.
Is that why the hair's growing out? Because you're in writing mode?
Yeah, I'm writing something.
We got to get that Kendrick album out of Kevin.
That's what Jay and J. Cole, everybody does. When they're in writing mode, they don't cut.
They're not writing like I am.
J. Cole is constantly in writing mode. Shit, he ain't.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, no, you in homeless mode. Shut up, like.
You know what's weird is now every time I hear him on like a feature with somebody, he keeps like now he's not. It seems like he's trying to go away from the whole retirement talk. Like contemplate like
he had a
second
part
guess
saying that sometimes he just had to came out with song with I think the Lil Durk, and he said
Lil
something
Durk,
along the lines of I'm contemplating retirement all while I realize I might be like just hitting my prime type shit. Something
and
like
then he
that. I don't
said the
remember.
same something similar on the song with J Hope, that K-pop guy. He says something similar to that on that, and I'm like all these collaborative things that he's doing this year. He keeps hinting at maybe I said the talk of retirement way too soon. Like
I feel like dog. Like you live the life that you could already just call yourself retired. Like I just do this for fun now. Like you don't have to do nothing.
And
Why
people
does
don't realize
everybody
that
always
that's the dopest thing about Jay.
why do people always gotta let other people know they're retired? Why can't you just
I agree. I would
Okay.
just
fade out?
disappear. You
Yeah,
just hey man, I haven't heard from so and so in a while. And you're like,
it's
oh
like,
yeah.
I guess you said you kind of almost
You
looking for the
three
attention of it.
you three might know I'm retiring, but nobody else will.
Right.
You
That's what
just
I'm saying.
won't
But
see
I
me
mean, why
anymore.
why
Yeah.
tell people? Just oh yeah, I was going to retire, and
I know
yeah,
Jay-Z said that was the worst decision he ever made was announcing his retirement. He just realized when he's ready, you just won't hear him no more.
yeah. There you go. Just fade out.
You can be like, hey, you got to work Tuesday, right? I'm free.
Yeah, I feel like in that position, I just be retired and still making music.
Yeah.
Just whenever I felt like it. Like, what are you doing? It's like being in the gym shooting high hoops.
Because I feel like I feel like when you're an artist of that level, like you don't have to announce retirement. You just like you said, stop making music, and now when you get the itch or the buzz, whatever, put a song out, walk away. You ain't got to go on tour. You ain't got to perform it. Just put it here.
It's Too Short's fault, though. We all know that. It's Too Short's fault. They saw how well that worked.
Too Short still put on music. Then they get retired.
Yeah. He retired 35 years ago.
Motherfuckers be
the
75 talking about, bitch changed my
But
diaper.
back
But
to
whatever.
the topic,
Oh yeah, my
goals.
bad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we definitely went way off. I have lost a good amount of weight, so I'm good with that. That's goal is
Yeah.
going well. Working on the whole stuff I got to deal with the them peoples, Uncle Sam. That's going a good direction. So hopefully before 6 months I'll know something. But you know how the government works; they slow. And we're doing more. I've done a little bit more with the family. I've done more things, so that's a beautiful thing.
Would you believe I don't remember what my goals were?
I'll believe you because you're telling me.
I think it was, if it's the health kick, I'm good. I can't remember what I said my goals.
I can tell you one. This year you're being a sex symbol. This was one of
I am going for that. Yes. I think I have achieved that to a degree.
And as your homies, we can't tell
I
you.
don't expect you guys out, but I do think I am on that path. Okay. And especially when the way I kind of do whatever the fuck I feel like with my hair and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like I'm on that path.
I feel like we'll know when you feel like you reach that because you'll just show up to the pod one day with your shirt on.
I'm not going there.
Oh, you say that. You say that until you see those cuts in the middle of the chest, and you're like, "Damn, nigga, I got them."
That's reserved for Kevin. I don't.
Oh, mine won't have cuts. It's just gonna be Captain Flab.
Hey, why is the bigger you get when you work out, the smaller your shirt gets?
Because you buy them smaller.
Your shirts might get smaller. You're just getting bigger. You can't afford new shorts. So
oh, really? Are you going to say that about Terry Crews?
Yeah, he can't afford new shirts. So.
You just buy them smaller.
Wearing suspenders.
Hunter, how are your goals going?
Did you say me?
Yeah, how are your goals going?
My only goal I remember saying was keep my head down and grind it out this year.
No, you said be better, do better. How's that going for you?
It's been doing fine.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I have seen a much lighter, more positive view.
All right.
I've seen it. it.
I said be better. I didn't say be nicer.
Positive don't mean nice. You ain't gotta be nice to be positive.
I didn't say nice. I just said be a better person. Okay. You know? Yeah, it don't mean be nice to people. I can still be a dick if I want to. Sometimes people just need to be told. But like I said, it was be better, do better, and keep my head down the grind. And I've been at work a lot lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah, I was gonna say it seems like some heat is turning
right.
I was just stirring the pot. Health wise, I started off good, fell off the pot. Now I'm back on it, doing good. Haven't been this light in a while, so that's good. My other goal of being more active on social media has I've actually declined my activity on social media.
Did that too, huh? Shit.
That's not true. You we found pictures of you flipping off people when you were younger. So like
but I didn't post that, so it didn't count.
that's not worried about where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that part, not so well. But I stuff around the house, I have been doing pretty much everything myself. So I've saved money there, and I think I've been a pretty awesome father so far this year. I'll get my
A1.
report card.
Man.
A1.
So
concurred.
Now husband. Apparently, I'm an okay husband. I'm not the best, but I'm a pretty great father.
Not gonna say anything in that one.
In your defense,
I'll say, did she work?
No, she does not work. Well, she works at home. She's a
no, but I'm saying, did she have to work?
Stutter.
Yeah, she clocks in at home.
What I'm trying to say is, did you create a platform for her to be able to be able to spend more time at home?
I created an area. I created a space in which I allow her to choose how she spends her time.
I think that's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
I was
well played. I thought you.
I was going to say, in his defense, look what he's cooking tomorrow, or I mean, cooking last week.
Yeah, that's true. But
so he did go out on Mother's Day.
I think the difference between good and okay is the fact that you were able to create that platform. That you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of okay niggas out there that are husbands that ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Just raise his hand.
I think I told him, man, I could make fucking, a whole lot more. Be like, nah, you still gonna work part time, something.
If I'm being honest with you, Kevin, I feel like what she does is priceless because I don't worry about my child. I don't worry about my child's safety. So I'm out. I'm able to leave, go out, deal with the stress of work, deal with the stress of the world, knowing that my child is somewhere safe, somewhere loving, somewhere where I know the person she with undoubtedly has the best intentions for her. So that makes the whole process. It makes the long hours. It makes the sleepless nights. It makes the, oh my God, I got to work 12 and then come home and do this or whatever. It makes it worth it because at the end of the day, I'm giving my child the life she deserves.
See, this episode, I don't think you're Mo Lethal. I think you're nonchalant Mo. You recline back in the seat. You relax.
I'm just trying to chill.
Did you smoke something or eat?
No, you don't remember at the beginning of the episode he went.
Oh yeah, he just snorted the imaginary line. That's right.
Had a little MDMA in that.
Well, if that's the case, he his wife needs to watch out.
But I mean, all in all, I feel like I'm not doing too bad this year.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you're gonna have to let us know you're a sex symbol. I'm gonna just tell you that. Like, none of us is gonna come in and be like, "Hey, nigga, you look extra sexy."
I'm not gonna say that word.
You over here looking like a deep fried pork chop.
I'm not gonna say that either. I'm not gonna say anything like that. I might.
I'm just saying that's how you're gonna have to let us know when you hit that.
You're like SV crispy chicken.
I'm gonna hit him with the national, black man appreciation.
I see you.
I see you, dog. I'm trying to get that.
When I start sharing the OnlyFans link.
We're gonna have the new link tree on the bottom.
Hey, go ahead, subscribe.
Wait, we got a whole lot more female followers. I know they're here for Mr. Net.
They're tuning in later to watch me do the Usher challenge shirtless.
You can do this.
Yes.
This shirtless.
My brain was like, "Are you gonna get punched in the face by Chris Brown?"
Oh shit!
Hey, I would gladly get punched in the face right now by Chris Brown.
Hell yeah!
Money wise.
That's because we all want to get sued. You know, we all want to sue somebody.
No, we blow up.
It wasn't Chris Brown. It was the AI.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I got hands now.
That's what niggas gonna be doing though, for real with AI. Like, maybe that wasn't me. That was AI.
Shit. That's crazy though.
Wow.
You know the government want to see me fail.
Nigga, you work at Costco. Shut up.
You know they
trying to hold me back.
Fakes out here trying to hold me back, girl. That wasn't me.
That's like the nigga Jiffy talking about he got ops. Nigga, you changed oil.
Yeah. What'd you do? You took some lug nuts and didn't put them back.
Hey, in his defense, I actually worked at Jiffy Lube and had ops too, so.
Who was the ops? Who was the ops? Because I'm not sure you understand.
Well, at the time when I was working at Jiffy Lube, I was actually working at UPS, so.
Oh, you double dipping.
Well, I had to. We all had to when we was part-timer. It's just the way it was.
Oh, yeah. You wasn't like, that's not, yeah, that's right. You don't just start out.
Yeah. It's still on lug nuts. Let people go off for 4 instead of 5.
So,
not return the lug nut key.
The next segment is, once again, Am I Trippin'? Who wants to go first?
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Am I tripping that we always got to celebrate every grade kids are graduating from nowadays?
Yes, nigga, you tripping. Because it's not about you, it's about the kid. It's about them. It's about them feeling a sense of accomplishment.
Really?
To reward them for their hard work. Yes. It's about motivation. It's not about you.
Just 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we only celebrated just high school. Now it's elementary. Now it's middle school.
I graduated from elementary and all that shit.
Yeah, we had all that stuff.
You go every day.
My bad. You came from the 40s.
Yeah, you was at one schoolhouse with 35 kids in it.
When
they all shared what they had 3 kids per desk.
Again, when my kids were in school, we did not graduate elementary, middle school. No, that's what I'm saying. It was just high school.
Your kids aren't older than me, so
we had the little hats and all that shit. The tassels.
We didn't do the cap and gown stuff, but we had the ceremonies from 5th grade to 6th grade and 8th to 7th. Yeah, we had that. But I think it's for the kids and for the parents pretty much. But
you guys didn't do middle school?
I don't think it hurts. It doesn't hurt anybody.
That's almost like a participation.
Participation.
How you gonna insult? Come on, man.
You didn't fail. Like if you failed and they held you back and they still like, hey, good job this year.
To me, it takes away the importance of you actually moving up. Because by the time you hit high school and you graduate, you're just like, oh, okay, whatever.
The whole point of
graduation in high school is a whole different feeling.
The whole point of the promotions and the graduations to the next set level of schooling or whatever it is to show that you actually put in the work. It's to acknowledge what you did. So it's not pointless because you're acknowledging what they did.
No, it's a first grader going to second grader putting in work.
I don't see that. I've never seen that.
To you, it's not work. But to my daughter could not read when she started kindergarten. She can literally read it at a second grade level right now. That's an acknowledgement. You need to give her props for that. Of course,
right. Give her props.
Right. So so for 15 minutes out of one day, she gets to hold up a flag, say, "I'm now a first grader," or a paper, or whatever. That don't hurt nobody, and that boosts their confidence.
They don't. Do they do ceremony? They don't do ceremony.
No, it's like a little award ceremony. It's like little. They stay up there. They hold a little flag and they get a picture.
It's like when you did perfect attendance and all that stuff.
Yeah,
same time.
Yeah.
You didn't have none of those growing up. Like your kids didn't have none of those. It's like not assemblies, but
the perfect
and it shows.
And all that, yeah, but I mean, they're going from grade to grade. I can semi understand when you go from elementary school to middle school to high school because it's a different transition. But when you're going from first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth,
But they do kindergarten to first grade too.
No,
like that's a difference. That's a difference in schooling.
No. Yeah, I mean, you're just celebrating, like Mo said, accomplishment.
Yeah.
I mean, you can celebrate the accomplishments.
So, in essence, yes, nigga, you tripping.
Yeah, because the whole essence behind the promotion is saying that, hey, this person has met or exceeded the standards to be deemed this level great. That's the
It's
whole
like,
point of it.
You don't. I don't see you questioning the shit when motherfuckers go do karate and shit. Like they have accomplishments in each belt that they go. It doesn't mean that they only get awarded for black belt.
Got you thinking, huh?
I never thought about the whole karate. I mean, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but yeah.
Because I mean, like, if we just awarded them for just black belt, what's the point of all the other belts getting to that point? Because it's like when you play a video game, you go to each level and they give you some sort of sense of accomplishment. If it was just about the final boss, what does it matter?
If there's 12 levels, I guess I can see it to an extent from certain things. But like I said, I don't have a problem from elementary to middle school to high school. It's the grades in between. It's like
here's the thing:
you're just moving up one grade.
They do it in elementary school, like from kindergarten to first, second. They do it there. In middle school, they don't only do that. You just go to the second grade. You don't get. There's not a day when they come recognize you from moving from going from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. So once you get to middle school, you're only going to get
do that.
grade.
Well, okay, let me rephrase what I was saying too. I might have not said it quite right. I'm not really talking about what the schools do. I'm talking about what the parents do.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the school. I'm like, who gives a fuck? If the parents do that, then that's the parents. They should. I think they should. What are you supposed to do? Just pat them on the back and like, hey, man.
Here's why I say you're not. Here's why I say you're tripping, even if you deem it from the parents' view, because if the parent goes all out every time their child goes to the next thing, to me that's just the parent actively instilling confidence into their kids and let their kids know that they believe in them. That they're building their kids' self-esteem, and they're letting the kids are seeing that my parents are right, have my back. They're right behind me. They're happy and they're supporting me, and for me achieving whatever accomplishments they achieve. It's all about boosting the kids' self-esteem and letting the kids know that they're capable of doing things. That, to me,
here we go.
Damn good parents.
Here's another one. It's like your parents going to a basketball game of yours and you scored 2 points, or you're not going to acknowledge the kid scoring 2 points and say, nigga, you supposed to score 2 points. Or are you going to give them a pat on? Are you going to literally celebrate them for actually putting in?
How old are we talking?
I mean, I think that works in every age, though. It's hard to play collegiate sports or organized sports, especially when you see how these coaches act.
Like Walker in game 4, and like Walker in game 4. With that movie put on Steph. You don't think his dad bigged him up for that? Like, no,
that's different. That's different. I feel like if I'm the dad of the 16-year-old, I'm like, hey dog, you played 35 minutes and your whole stat line is 2 points.
Come on.
I'm proud of you, but like,
it's all skill based too.
I'm gonna let you know something. You probably ain't gonna be doing this a lot more.
But it's all skill based too. If you know for a fact that kid is going to be like is trying to get to the next level, you might push them and put the whole like that 2 points, you're gonna have to do more if you're trying to get to this level. Like, but I still think you should always big your kids up. I mean, 2 points to 20 or 40 or whatever. Like, you should always be in their corner saying, you know what?
I'm not saying
see you.
But I'm gonna also be honest with you.
Hey, yeah, I mean, if you're like, hey, I don't know about you getting to the league with this stat line, but you could always big them up for trying. Like,
let's work out. Let's do a couple shots.
You might need to do some more if you're trying to get to the league. But hey, I see.
Oh yeah, I say you tripping.
Tripping.
Well, like I said, I just think back because, like I said, this is fairly new in our society. You know.
What? No, it's not.
No, when I say fairly new in society, I mean if you go back 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, it's new in our society. This has been going on.
I have pictures of my middle school graduation.
Yeah, I was there.
And
You were at Moe's?
That was like over 20 years ago.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
But
again, I didn't. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. Elementary to middle to high school. Yeah, I can see that. I don't foresee a problem because you are actually sometimes you're literally changing schools. You're changing everything. You're going that level. But
what
from when
about
you go 6th to 7th, 3rd to 4th, it's
What about like the perfect attendance and shit?
Man, that's just capitalism hit up in the fucking blood, bro.
I don't believe in perfect attendance.
I don't either. That's just capitalism.
I feel that kids need to take mental days just like humans do, just like adults do.
So who else has an "Am I tripping" moment? Because we spent a lot of time on his "Am I tripping"? Is anyone else's?
I'll do mine on another one. It's cool.
Okay. All right. So you guys just want to focus on?
Yeah, that's cool.
Am I?
And cuss me out for it.
I just want to make sure everybody got an ample chance to tell their "Am I tripping?" So I just wanted to interject.
I mean, we good.
So you can go ahead and keep on.
No, I was saying I don't believe in perfect attendance because I feel that kids need mental days just like adults do. And I think
I don't believe in perfect attendance because it's capitalism.
Right, and the only reason why they want them to have perfect attendance is because they get paid, and that's why when you miss a day, they want you to go to Saturday school so they can recoup some of that money. I don't believe in perfect attendance.
For perfect attendance, they get you for missing a day.
Miss a day,
yeah, or they want you to make the day up.
Yeah, I thought it was, but you had so many days in a year before they get to that point. Because if you miss a day,
because I think right now my daughter has like 4 or 5 absences, something like that, and it's like they've been trying to get after us for the last 3 months. Oh, we got she can come this Saturday and it's like no, she's not.
That's the weirdest shit. Like, how you gonna tell me my kid's penalized for me taking my kid out of school?
Right. Especially when they're only in school Wednesdays for 3.5 hours. Like, what? Why are we wasting the day? I can't even.
I went to Disneyland. It cost a lot of money, and I took them to Disneyland, and I said, "Fuck school."
It cost me a lot because schools are not the same as they've changed. A lot. But like I said, schools when it comes to that aspect, that's the money grab. That's the whole build yourself up into capitalism because it makes you feel bad for missing things. And by the time you get into the job field, you have this mindset of I always got to be there. I always got to do this. I always got to do that. The
only thing I feel bad for missing is a nut.
I don't love no material things, but I'm in love with the feelings they bring.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, we celebrate everything with kids, man. School. Like right now, school is about to end for a lot of kids, and it's just going to be a plethora.
Traffic's about to be so much better.
Yes, that's how I look at it.
When schools are out, traffic is so much better.
That's exactly what I think about summertime. Shit, I get to get to work freely.
June can't get here quick enough.
I get to work freely, not sitting in fucking lines on stop signs and shit because everybody's trying to get to school and I'm like, God damn, at this time the kid ain't at school yet. Shit.
Yep.
But yeah. I guess that was my "Am I tripping?" So
you were tripping.
Yeah.
Definitely.
See.
I guess it comes from the older generation then.
The 40s, yeah.
No, I feel like we can ask some people from the 40s and they'll be like, nah, he tripping.
Again, if I'm from the 40s, I look damn good for my age, and I'm still putting it down too.
For all we know, you
not even know
somebody.
Oh, we know what?
You use Inception on somebody. You took over somebody's body.
Oh, that'd be even better. That means I got skills.
Or do you have will?
Mm-hmm.
Till next time.
Leave you guys in deep thought. But with that being said,
peaches and cream.
This has been episode 96 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Stuttering Fly again with these 3 guys. Go ahead and state your names for these beautiful people.
I'm Kevin Wendell because I forgot the name that I started off with.
P. Hartnerbrick.
Braxton Hartnerbrick.
Ha!
Hold on, wasn't that somebody?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx show.
There you go, Jamie Foxx. Yeah,
this nigga's old.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Get better, sir.
Get well.
And they call me Hunter.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace. One love.
On that nigga
all
sometimes.
streaming platforms.
Till next time, we appreciate you. Again, love each other. Do better. And
right there.
Yeah. Till next time, peace. We out.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.